You now have an inventory menu. Okay. Like all menus, right-click to use your new menu. You can click and move objects from the world to your inventory.
You take me for a fool?
I do, but is it related? What you're doing will let your actions go for now, but once you're released, stuff like that will get you arrested again.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celasgravius.
Did I keep this stuff? Nope, they didn't let me keep it. Damn. On the first occasion I already stole stuff. That's promising. Okay. I can't take the quill either because they'll just take it from me. Can't steal that broom.
You've stolen for the last time.
I can't take the broom either. I can't take any of this stuff. Ganciel Duar. I am an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. Imperial Legion. The Legions hire qualified recruits of proven skill and character, and provide training, goods and services at discounts. The lower ranks are common troopers and officers, but the upper ranks include the orders of the Imperial Knights. Okay, also, another warning. I'm going to read everything. Everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but a lot of stuff. So if you don't want me to read all the books and all the dialogues here, and you can just quit now. Imperial. Our civilization has brought peace and prosperity to all Tamriel. We place our faith in hard work, education and discipline. We prefer free trade and diplomacy, but are not ashamed to use force. Okay, that is persuasion. Admire. Say straight and sharp. Say straight and sharp, Argonian. I guess he didn't like it. He still didn't like it. Stop this! Yes, it says fail. Stop this! Okay? I'm stopping this before you attack me. Okay, I think now I will be able to steal. Yeah, because no one sees me here. Aha! Take all. Ha! Finally! Let's steal all the scales from these sacks. What's this? Stone flower petals. Grave dust. Chokeweed. Muck. Detect key. There is a spell called Detect Key in Morrowind? Damn. Black Lichen. Black Anther. I think I already know, immediately know two qualities of every alchemical ingredient because of the alchemy bonus. Bedroll. Beds can be used to rest in public buildings. Press T to rest when out in the wilderness and get attacked by a lot of animals. Okay, no, I'm not resting in this yet. Just started. Let's see these buckets! And this torch? What could possibly go wrong? And let's now equip that torch. And let's come out with this torch. And let's see if they say anything. Huh? Damn, these guys look weird. No, they don't look weird, they walk weird. You should learn how to do combat. Pick up the dagger on the table by activating it with a spacebar. Equip the dagger by dropping it on your picture in your inventory menu. Kriskar! Don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Gancier. So that guy in the other room. And scamps are these tiny imp-like demons. Daedra, not demons. Letters, books, and scrolls can be read by equipping them in your inventory menu. Okay. Bread. You can eat ingredients by equipping them on your character in the inventory menu. Ingredients have different properties. Some may hurt you, and some may help. Paper. Take. Why not? Silverware? Sure. Knives? Crab meat? Fork? Apprentice's lockpick. Okay. This regional liquor acts like a potion. To drink potions, equip them in the inventory menu. Okay, I know. You do stuff by equipping it. I remember that. I'm stealing everything. Baskets, bread, paper, small kwama egg, scrib jerky. Okay. Let's take all this stuff. What could possibly go wrong? The Firmament by Full K. The stars of Tamriel are divided into 13 constellations. 3 of them are the major constellations, known as the Guardians. These are the Warrior, the Mage, and the Thief. Each of the Guardians protects its 3 charges from the 13th constellation, the Serpent. So it's like the stuff with Ophiuchus? I don't know how that's pronounced. When the sun rises near one of the constellations, it is that constellation's season. Each constellation has a season of approximately 1 month. The Serpent has no season, for it moves about in the heavens, usually threatening one of the other constellations. Okay. This is one of the things that I'm not going to read everything, because this is probably about every single constellation in detail. The Warrior, the Mage, the Thief, the Serpent, the Lady, the Steed, the Lord, the Serpent, the Apprentice, the Atronach, the Ritual, the Lover, the Shadow. That's our sign. The Shadow season is second seed. The Shadow grants those born under her sign the ability to hide in the shadows. Yeah, and I'm an Argonian, and I'm from the Shadow birth sign, so I guess I'm technically a Shadow scale. The Shadow scale is basically a special kind of Argonian. Yeah, we're taking the entire server away. What did you think was going to happen? Now let's equip Candlestick. Yeah, this is much quieter. This is much better. I'm gonna keep this Candlestick. But now I want to equip a Lockpick. Here it is. Okay. Okay. E. Space. What? I should have probably read more carefully when talk to me about lockpicking. I equipped a lockpick, didn't I? Press F. Yes, F. F. Now I should go back to equipping a lockpick. Unlocked. Okay. 31 gold. And the lockpick didn't break. I forgot that was going on. Oh, uses 24. 24 uses. Okay. I don't know if I learned anything from that. Quama eggs. Large Quama eggs paralyze you. Okay. Okay, let's walk into this next room carrying a candlestick in our hand. Oh, it's not a room, it's this side place. What is that noise? Wing, 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 wing. That noise, what is that? I don't remember that. Can I pick that? No, I can't. You now have a map menu. Shows you the name of the place you are in and you're facing. Okay, say the name. And this is where we're going. Engraved Ring of Healing. Ah, I think this is a quest item. You now have a magic menu, where you can see all your powers, spells and magic items. Like all menus, right click to use your new menu. Click the spell or magic item you want to make your active magic. Press R to ready your active magic, then click to cast. Okay. Magic. Yes. Wait. Oh, here. That was moonshot. Ah, yes, here. I choose it from this window. What do I want to have? Sanctuary, Firebite, Detect Creature, Chameleon, Moon Shadow. What's the basic restoration skill? Chameleon is from illusion. That's mysticism, the destruction. That's illusion too. I don't have any restoration spells? Damn, I think I have to buy all of the spells. Okay. Okay, let's choose the engraved Ring of Healing. Oh yeah, there is probably a difference between the way I do damage with all the different... What I'm talking about is, look at this, look at this, and this. Yeah, these are different movements, and these actually matter. The way you attack actually matters. Not that I will know a singular thing about this, and I will probably pay no attention. Press spacebar to talk to the captain. Select topics to ask about them. Don't try persuasion on him. If you're not good at it, he will start to dislike you. I should probably put away my weapon.
Your papers, please.
Cellus Gravius. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Cellus Gravius. But my background is not important. I am here to welcome you to Morrowind. Background. I am Cellus Gravius, and Knight-Errant of the Imperial Legion. Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here. But your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. Uriel Septim. Yes, Uriel Septim is still the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very, very mysterious. He probably saw me in his dreams. He says that to everyone. But that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. I don't think that's supposed to be a good thing, dude. When people say that, it usually means something is rotten in your country. The Empire. Yes, of course, this is the Empire. There is nothing else in the world. This is a wonderful district of the province of Morrowind. And Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years. The current Emperor is Uriel Septim, 24th of the Septim line. You haven't been in prison that long, have you? Nothing wrong with your head, is there? I like how you already insults me. Well, I am asking very stupid questions. Like, I'm sorry, man, but what is the Empire again? I don't understand. The man said you were acting a little strange when they brought you in from the ship. Well, a game result still has typos. Good to know. Oriel Septim asked about that, asked about background. Duties is probably the quest thing. I'm not asking about that yet. Wonder if he says anything new about this. I am proud to be an Imperial. He does. Through our allegiance and rule of law, we have brought peace and civilization to the provinces of Tamriel. Imperial Legion. The legions are hire qualified recruits of proven skill and character, and provide training, goods and services at discounts. The lower ranks are common troopers and officers, but the upper ranks include the orders of the Imperial Knights. Yeah, I think I asked him about everything except my duties. So let's... Duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosadis, in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosadis. They will know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and a disbursal to your name. Disbursal must mean I'm free from all my previous crimes. Caius Cosadis. Report to Caius Cosadis in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Someone there can direct you to him. I happen to know exactly where Caius Cosadis is, and by exactly I'll probably take 5 minutes to find the right place. I don't have to go to the South Wall Corner Club, but for the purposes of the story, we'll go there. Balmora is north of Seydanim, by the way, and Morrowind, you don't have like map pointers. You have to actually remember where stuff is. That might be shocking for the newer gamers, but back in the old times, back in the times when I was young, it was a normal thing. Balmora is north of Seydanim. The road passes Pelagiad village and Fort Pelagiad, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Munmoth, then turns west across the Odai River and into Balmora. Do I have to remember all this? The South Wall Corner Club is in southeast Balmora. The answer is I don't have to remember all this because I already know where it is, more or less. On the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Elone the Scout at Ariel's trade house here in Seydanim. But take my advice, you're new here. Take the Silt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. Should we take the Silt Strider? I don't know. Silt Strider. Silt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vanderfell. Silt Striders are these big bugs we've seen while entering this building. These big bugs. Not like just big. They're huge. Like a bunch of people can... Like, listen, carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vanderfell. These guys are huge. Fares depend on distance to be traveled. Silt Striders are giant insects. You know, when I'm reading stuff that is going to tell you some exposition about the world, I should probably not say what it's going to say a few moments earlier. Okay. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Silt Striders travel between Aldrun and Balmora, Seydanim, Suran, Gnizis, Molagmar, Margan, and the North Landing near Vivek. Don't get to Vivek itself. And you can't get any information on those other cities from him. Have we talked to him about everything? My trade? I am Knight Errant of the Order of Eberhard and an Imperial I am knight-errant of the Order of Ebonheart, and an imperial emissary attached to the Census and Excise Office here in Seydanin.
It's an E, isn't it? Seydanin. It's not Saidanin, is it? Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Wait, we can persuade him. Let's see. Admire. What pretty words, Talon Priest, and how artlessly self-serve, eh? Let's try again. Nope. That's crazy! Get lost! Well, I am crazy. That's probably stealing, and I don't want this guy to take everything I stole from him earlier. Did my candlestick go out? Oh man, I hope they don't go out. Oh man, they do! Oh, that sucks. Well, the candlesticks go out. Well, this is our last door before leaving this place. Press J to use your journal and review what you've been told. You should probably check out a real straight house up on the left. You're on your own now. Good luck. If you steal now and get caught, you're going to jail. And for newcomers to the Elder Scrolls games, no, this is not a joke. You actually go to jail. And this is a Silk Strider, which I and the quest giver talked about. Now, a bunch of people can see me here, so better don't lockpick. Hello, ugly elf. Fargos.
Are you the one the boat drops off? Ought to see a boat arrive at that time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay.
I swear they took my ring. This is about that ring I mentioned earlier. Ring.
I swear one of the guards has it. And I had it last week before the weekly
Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Nope. Sorry, no ring. Just don't look at my hands.
Down. Well, if you see it, let me know. It's an engraved ring of healing. I know it's in there somewhere. Latest rumor. Background. I'm Fargoth, commoner.
Well, that's a lot of background.
Latest rumors. I heard there has been some trouble up at Fort Frostmoth. Never heard of it. It's on an island called Solstheim, north of Vanderfell. It already tells me about Solstheim. That's the frozen island up to the north, right? Sounds awful to me. If you're looking to get there, you might check for transportation in Cool.
How does this guy know about Solstheim? Like, when you talk to most people, they don't know about stuff that's like right next to their town. And this guy knows about Solstheim. Because I got the latest expansion installed, so they got a fresh injection of knowledge. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's funny. Little advice.
Don't head for the backcountry until you're ready. I did, and they took my stuff, and I count myself lucky. There's plenty of work, good opportunities near the towns down here in the southwest. But Red Mountain? No way. Outcast to the Telvanni? Not yet. Up north in Sheogorad? Just toss your stuff in the water and slit your throat. It will be much faster and less painful. I don't know why my Wood Elf voice sounds like that, by the way. Little secret. If you're thinking of traveling up country, near Sheogorad, or out Molag Amur way, or inside the Ghost Fence, you need to know about Corprus. It's a disease that turns normal creatures into beasts, turns men into twisted mud lumps of flesh, superhumanly strong and full of hatred. You get Corprus from fighting with diseased creatures. It's hard to get Corprus, but harder to get rid of it. In fact, I hear there is no cure. Spoiler alert, there is. Sort of. My trade. I am a commoner. I do whatever needs doing. Cooking, cleaning, building, baking, making, breaking. And by your accent, I can tell you are an outlander. Since you're new to these parts, perhaps you'd like me to share a little local lore. Yes, what's the local lore? These? Talked about ring services. Get food and sundries from a real trade house. That's also where you'll find anyone who offers training. Not much else in the way of services in this damp little squat. So I'm someone in particular. The Altmer runs a real straight house. Socucius Ergalla is the chief agent at the Census and Excise offices. Specific place. Not much here. A real straight house at Census and Excise offices, that's the Coast Guard too, and a lighthouse. And that's it. Silt Strider service goes to Vivek, Balmora, Gnizis, and Suran. The road goes north past Pelagiad to Balmora, and east to Vivek, and southeast to Ebonheart. Well, I guess that's everything from
If
them.
I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Okay, I'm not going to take any more time. Hey God. I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. The Legion's hire qualified recruits of proven skill. Yeah, we already had that. The secret. Don't carry those cheap hammers around with you. Hammers are dead weight. Buy them and use them on the spot. If you're a short blade specialist you like to travel light, it's often cheaper to own and carry backup weapons. Okay, that might be actually useful. I've never seen a successful adventurer who didn't carry a couple of divine intervention scrolls with him on long expedition. That is good advice too. I remember playing the game previously, and divine intervention scrolls are really useful. But I think I have a mysticism on this character, so I can probably cast divine intervention myself. And it lets you move a lot more loot than you can carry on foot, and faster goes without saying. Soul's-time, don't talk about Soul's-time. The first rule of this playthrough is we don't talk about Soul's-time. Latest rumors. I've heard that the local tax collector Processus Vitellius is missing. No surprise really, he wasn't well liked around here. Imperial... Nah, nothing new here. Background. I am an Imperial Guard.
Let's hear it.
I already talked to you. That's empty. Bungler's Day. Vodunius Nucius. Yes, what do you want? If you're looking to get out of Seidanin, I'll be happy to give you a little advice. You here? Take the Salt Strider to Vivek or Balmora. Fast and cheap, no trouble with wild animals, and smugglers, and bandits, and outlaws. Go see Darvaim Khleran over at the Strider Port, over the bridge and castle east along the water, and tell her Vodunius Nucius sent you. Right, that's me. If you decide to take the Silt Strider, tell Darvaim Khleran I sent you. Background. I am Vodunius Nucius, commoner. Latest rumors. I've heard that the local tax collector... Yeah, okay. Advice. The secret. Daedra? You know what they are, right? Well, Daedric shrines are where Daedra cults worship Daedra. That makes a lot of sense. If they were worshipping something else, that wouldn't be called Daedric shrines. Bad people who summon bad Daedra. Stay away from them. Why? Because Daedra are nasty, and the folks that worship them are even nastier. I'm pretty sure Daedra are nastier than people who worship them. Services, Arrows Trade House, yep. Specific place. Nothing new here. Nothing new here either. Don't try to butter me up, Argonian. Well, I tried to butter you up a little bit. That's crazy, get lost! Okay. I'm
Are
getting
you here
lost.
to start trouble, or are you just stupid?
I guess you really didn't like it. Who's this? Teleri Helvi.
You're new to Seidanin, right? I am Teleri Helvi. I'm sure you have questions. Go ahead, ask. I have plenty of time.
By the way, this is a Dunmer. Should probably sound a little lower.
I'm Teleri Helvi, commoner.
Okay. Local tax collector missing. Little advice.
Phew, you're bitter green. Green, Outlander. Might as well wear a sign new in town. Word of advice, buy a little goodwill. Lose a few drakes, gain a friend. Folks will loosen up if you spread a little of the Emperor's gold around. Jeez, I'm going to buy stuff in a moment. Seriously, people. If someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone doesn't attack you first, you're going to break the law if you attack him. Yeah, this is important in Morrowind. This is very important, because that's how my previous game of Morrowind ended. During a quest where you have to perform in a theater, you get attacked by an assassin. And I hit that assassin first. And I was wearing special armor that made all the ordinators or the guards want to kill me. And from there on, every single guard wanted to kill me. And I ran and hid in the sewers. And that particular character never came out. So that particular character just died in the sewers. Now that's a funny story, yeah? I am a commoner. I do whatever needs doing. Cooking, cleaning, building, baking, making, breaking. That needs to be a rap. The sound of these frogs. Making, breaking, baking, building, cleaning. Someone put okay. Most of these people really have nothing new to say. Okay, I think we should post that to in a lighthouse. And that's it. Yeah. This is a bit useful when you first get to a town, but after a bit... Oh, she really didn't like it. Not at all. Now what else do you want? Jeez, I'm leaving.
Leave me.
Leave me. Hello, face paint man. Foreign Gilnith. What do you want? Solstra. A terrible place, I've heard. There's a bolt from cool, if you have any reason to go. I see. When I saw a male Dunmer, I immediately knew what voice to make. Okay. Oh, he liked it. Finally, it succeeded. You noticed? Yes, Verroak. It's true. You have a I have a very lovely face paint.
You may speak.
That will probably be stealing. Let's try again. Oh, this time didn't like it. What pretty words, Talon Priest. And how artlessly self-serving. Yeah, I'm not going to take your stuff, because you're going to panic
Why do
and
you
bother me.
Outlanders think you can bother anyone you please?
Okay! Jeez! These people that are angry! Because I just keep calling them, keep saying they have nice face paint when they have no face paint. And this one guy had face paint. So he liked it first, and then I said it again, and then he was like, "What, are you stupid?"